Hey guys, what's up? This your girl Ms.Q coming to you live from supposed to be sunny, hot Florida, but it's not. It's really, really chilly here, guys. And I am coming to put my son also in away to college, so yay. However, spirit don't stop talking because you got shit to do. So I'm coming to you water signs with a quick ancestral messages. So you have to bear with me because I was channeling these messages and I wrote them down. And what I'm going to do is after I tell you what I was channeling, I'm going to go ahead and do some readings from my self-care oracle card deck. Also, for those of you who don't know me, I go by the name of Ms. Q. I am a medium, not a tarot card reader. I channel messages. I do not go off of what the card says, but I go off of the energy. Thank you for coming. For those who are new, please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, all that good shit. And for those of you returning, thank you very much. Don't forget to like and comment on the video. Okay, water signs. Let's go ahead and get into it. To the protectors of me and all of my water signs in the white light, please protect me as I channel these messages for the collective of water signs, especially because I am in a vulnerable state right outside. If there are any negative energies or entities trying to block me from getting these messages out to the collective, please remove them and do what you do. Ashe? Ashe. Okay, so the first message I connected to for you water signs was the child of earth. I got that as someone who actually goes outside and really connects to the earth, really connects to the trees. You might notice that you have a good growing hand with plants, that you can make anything grow or bring things back to life. You might notice that the feeling of the soil or the dirt really connects to you, really speaks volumes. Some of you actually meditate really, really well outside in spirit, and your ancestors want you to continue doing so. Some of you need to go, maybe you like to go camping, water signs, and when you get by trees and water, it just takes you away to another place and really sit your head still. Please continue to do so, okay? Also, the next thing I got was the story keeper. Now, the story keeper I connected to with an ancestor, maybe a great aunt or a great 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 grandmother for you. This person is the person who has the knowledge to your history, the knowledge to your ancestry. So some of you are looking into what is that? Uh, where you find out your DNA, ancestry.com or whatever it is, you know what I'm talking about, water signs, then this is the time that you might want to figure out who that great, great, great grandmother is that I'm channeling. For those of you, also, it might be a great aunt or a great uncle I am hearing. If you want to connect to me personally, just to see who is this ancestor for you, the booking information is in the description box or in the bio. I also get that some of you guys really know who this ancestor is and may need to really connect to this ancestor, as she has some or he has some history to tell you. It's like medicine for the soul when you find out where you're from and why you can do the things that you can do. Also, I've got self-care. Now, that's could not be an ancestry message. It could be just a message. But I definitely got that as your ancestors explaining to you and wanting you to remember that they always did some kind of spiritual cleansing. I'm getting sweeping a lot, doing brick dirt outside of your home, black salt. Whatever it is, Spirit wants you to get back into your ancestral lineage and care for your body. Because when you care for your body, you care for your mind. You ease your soul, you ease your heart, you ease everything around you, okay? Also, I got for you the veil. So some of you may notice that you do walk in a different line. Like me, you may see through the veil. And seeing through the veil is seeing spirits, not of this side, not of on earth. They are spirits that walk the earth, or spirits that come to visit you to give you messages. They want you to understand that that whisper that you're hearing, that dream or lucid dream that you're hearing or that you're seeing with some older woman or older gentleman that you don't know, that is definitely an ancestor messages. Pay attention. Usually when I get channel messages out, I don't know where they're coming from sometimes. Sometimes they show me themselves, sometimes they don't. I write it down because there's something in that message that they want you to know. Okay, water signs. Also, a spiritual check-in. When I channel spiritual check-in, water signs, I channeled that some of you really need to sit and meditate, to check in with your higher self. Find out, what path are you on? Are you on the right path? Are you feeling comfortable with the path that you're trying to take? Or is it something else? Are you using your discernment? Or are you using the gifts that your ancestors have bestowed upon you? Maybe some of you are ignoring these little nudges or pushes, or ignoring the synchronicities that has been put in front of you because you feel like you're crazy. So this is why you need a spiritual check-in. You need to check in with your higher self without anyone else around. Some of you need to really meditate. And if you are the child of earth, well, then go outside, put your foot in that dirt, and really ground yourself so you can get the messages that there are trying to get you to receive. Also, I got lunar ceremony. So some of you might need to do a ceremony outside of the moon. I love doing new me ceremonies where I do spiritual baths, and I set the intent of a new day, a new path that I want to walk, a new knowledge that I want to learn, whatever that ceremony would be for you to gain wisdom. Some of you need to connect with that feminine wisdom and that ancestral magic that was held under the moon. So this story keeper might have some stories about your family doing moon ceremonies, doing moon manifestations, doing where you do cutting cord ceremonies under a certain moon. It don't have to be a full moon all the time. Some of it could be a waning gibbous moon. Personally, if you know your moon sign and your moon chart, that is the best moon to manifest under, because that's the moon that you were born in. That's where your lineage is. That's where your history is. And it comes to fruition a little better. It's a little stronger. Can you manifest and do certain things under different moons? Yes, absolutely, water signs. However, when you do it under your moon sign when you were born, it just holds different power, okay? Let's see what else we get from your ancestors. Feel what you feel. So some of you, again, might be ignoring the things that you've been hearing, but you have the right to feel what you feel. Don't ever let nobody tell you that that's not what you're supposed to feel, especially if you're going through a new spiritual awakening, if you are going through a new shift, or if you had to take a break from your spiritual journey and you're just starting up. Some of you might be feeling very emotional and vulnerable at this time. Your ancestors want you to know that right now they want you to be happy. And sometimes to get to happiness, you need to release that pain. You need to cry it out. You need to say exactly what it is that you feel, because it's okay. We all feel things differently at the different times, at different ratios. So it's okay for you to feel what you need to feel so you can move on to whatever it is that you need to move on to, okay? Yeah, just be. Again, some of you really need to go outside and just be. Just sit with the earth, sit with yourself. Sometimes being in a hermit mode is not that you don't want to be bothered, or, sometimes it is, but sometimes it really is in your best interest to be in your innocence, to be in your childlike wonder of imagination, to sit by yourself and really contemplating what we're going through in life. What is it that you need to work on for yourself, right? You must have the confidence to flow the way you need to flow. And divine will help you. Divine will assist you. And your ancestors is here letting you know that they're just waiting for you just to be. Sit with yourself. Do your self-care. Do your spiritual baths. Make sure that everything you need to do for you is going to help you in the long run, okay? These cards are flying. The wind are going. The next one out is obsession. Some of you are obsessing too much on certain things, and then that's why it's not coming. So if you're focusing on too much on a situation, you're actually pushing it away. You're not bringing it to you. If it's that's all you think about, then you're not giving room for the manifestation to grow. You're not giving room for the seeds to get planted, right? Just think of it like this. When you plant seeds, you don't hover over it and say, okay, I wonder when it's going to grow. No, you plant it, you set your intentions, you water it, you love on it, and you walk away. And some of you really need to walk away, whatever it is that you're trying to work on. When I got this picture, also, maybe this is a project or a new job that you're trying to put yourself in, or a new career that you're trying to put yourself in front of. Don't obsess over it. Do the best that you can do. If there's testing in regards to this career, study, take the test, and move on. Just know that if it's for you, it will come to you, and you will do what it is that you need to do. But some of you really need to take a step back and really reevaluate some of the things that's around you, okay? Wow. Hold on. That really went all over the place. Okay, these cards are flying. So the next card out is you have special gifts, never surrender to normal. So water signs, again, for some of you, you really can see beyond the veil, and you have ancestry that is going to show you why you're not normal. Okay, I stopped wanting to be normal years ago because I tried, right? And I don't fit into normal. I could not be myself, and I felt like such a phony or a fake because I have these gifts, and it wasn't helping me to hide it. It wasn't helping me to grow up. But right, when we teenagers, we want to fit in with the in crowd. But as you get older and understand that your individuality is everything to you, okay? Your individuality is what makes you you. So be okay with that. Be okay with your individuality, okay, water signs? Because don't be surrendered to being normal. Be surrender to what your normal is. And sometimes our normal is not normal. And at first, it bothered me, but now I don't give a fuck. Like, I speak to dead people. I always have. I don't know when I've not. So therefore, that's my normal. And I'm okay with it. And maybe at one point in my life, I couldn't stand it because it's like, why me? But I had to find out that ancestor who knew all those lineages. I got to meet that ancestor, luckily. And some of you, and some of them I didn't. But the more I concentrated, the more I meditated, the more I really got into my spiritual gifts, the more I learned about my lineage, which helped me down way so much. And whatever this is for you, it's going to help you to learn things about you and things about your family history that you didn't know you have, okay? All right, water signs, I'm going to leave that there because I'm already choking. Some of you also need to clear your throat chakra, because as soon as I said certain things, maybe some of you have some family members that don't want you to know certain things. So this is when you do your due diligence and use your gift. Use your gift and sit with your gift and find out things that I promise you that they don't want you to know. I've done that plenty of times and said things where people would have know for sure that I wouldn't know that because I wasn't born. So, but speaking my truth in that way and telling people, you know, a lot of us African Americans like to hide our family history, like to, you know, hide that part from us, and it doesn't serve us anything, you know, it doesn't help us at all move forward. It doesn't help us get to where we need to be, water signs, okay? So for some of you, please do that and speak your truth, because that's all you have. All right, water signs, thank you for joining. I see you. I love you. Until the next time, peace and blessings. Ashe.